friends.
I love my new screen.
And they all lit drugs.
It's so cool.
But after a time,
It's got a little bit of sag. Hang on.
and eating as they went.
It's got a little bit of sag, but it kind of reminds me of old when you're a kid in primary school and the teacher says, "Oh, we're going down to the stadium to watch not the stadium, like the music room to watch a movie on the big screen." They're kind of these sort of movies. I remember watching. They always had a bit of sag on the screen, or the screen was a bit of something on it. But yeah, I don't mind it. It gives a little bit of character or something. I don't know. If you zoom right in, you can see there's kind of lines. See the lines there? That's where I've tried to iron them out. The lines, but they're a little bit. It's an old shower curtain, so it's kind of hoping it sort of scratch it or something. But I might try and get the lines out again. There's some that just would not iron out the first go, and some did. Some came right out just about. So sort of down the bottom here is really good, just there. But some around this sort of area. But yeah, because I put clips at the top, I put these little clips up here. Instead of the rings, I had rings, so it was much tighter. But because I put clips, it's sort of sagged a bit, so maybe I have to put the rings again. But the clips are good, so I can take it down easy. But I'm thinking maybe if I just put a little bit of string from the corner up to where I've got to put a curtain up yet. I've got my red curtain over there somewhere, and I'm going to put the red curtain up. This is only 100 inches across like that. So from where the speaker is there up to the top here is only 100 inches. And I want to eventually replace this with a 120-inch screen. Like, that's as big as I want to go in this room. And that'll be sort of up from here down to almost to that corner. So I want it to be that big. But that'll be a roll-down one, a motorised one. I'll take this off and get rid of the clips and fill all that in, and then put like a motorised one at the back there that will just roll down. And I'll put the television, attach that to the wall at the back. So this screen's just for watching movies, like movie nights and that. But my telly, I usually watch all the shows and things on. And I've probably got too much time on my hands, haven't I? But look, I'm a filmmaker at heart and a movie buff, so this is sort of what I like doing. But Trigger's trying to sleep. Poor Triggy. Yeah, so I love the quality of it. It just looks so cool. This is just a cheap projector too. I found on Gumtree for $50. So it's good enough for now. But when I get my bigger screen, and I've ordered one in the post that's hopefully coming this week. But when I get my bigger screen, I'm going to get a bigger projector, like a good one that does proper widescreen, like UHD, like 4K. And look at the quality of that. It looks so cool, doesn't it? I love it. There's a bit of sag there. It leaves some line, but that'll go once I tighten the screen up a bit. Should look really good, I think. It might have a bit of lines in it, but I'm going to give it another iron, I think. I might do it tomorrow, see how good it looks. I think my iron, I need to have it up just a little bit hotter, because it's not a good iron. It's like this one down here. This one here, it costs like $15 or something from Bunnings, So, but yeah, I love this screen as it is. But I wouldn't. What I'm going to do, because I'm getting I want to get a bigger screen one day. When I put my curtains up, I'm going to put them a bit wider over here, and right to the end there, the curtains. So they'll draw across like that either way. I've rigged up a design so I can pull the string and they'll come across. But what I'll do is when I draw them across this way, I'll just leave them sort of at the edge here. Then when I get my bigger screen, what I'll do is I'll draw it right over. So it'll be like, in the cinema where you see it goes to a certain point and for the ads, and then when the big show comes out, it widens even more. It'll be like that. It'll be really cool, I think. Yeah, really enjoying this. Like, oh, look at that. It looks awesome. Well, that's just an old. This is just an old 720p projector, which means that's the size of it. It's more of a square one. I think when you get the 4K ones, they sort of project sort of more of a widescreen thing. So when you watch the square ones, it sort of appears in the middle with the gaps at the sides, whereas this fills the whole screen. So I suppose, yeah, no, I'll leave it as is. But yeah, I think if I do ever show a smaller, a smaller image that's squarer like that on my 120-inch, I'll be able to draw the curtains across that covers the sides. So that'll look awesome, I think. And widescreen ones will fill the whole thing, I think. So that'll be better, actually, a wider one. Whereas this one here, it leaves a gap at the top and the bottom. And the square one, it leaves sort of, it fills the whole thing, but it doesn't look that good. But so I think it'd be better a wider one. But yeah, this is Watership Down, an old film I've just got on my computer, and yeah, it's a good little old movie. Bit sad, and all the other bunnies are a bit mean to these ones, but yeah, I think they're sick ones. I think these ones got the mixo or something, so they're a bit mean. They all end up catching mixo or something, and I can't remember the story, but some kind of disease tries to kill them. Then all the forest catches fire, and they have to leave. And but nice to live in a world where all the animals can just run around and feel happy and not feel threatened, just because we want to farm a few sheep or something, it's pretty sad. But nice to see a better balance, better balance. I think where everything's in harmony would be nice. I think that's our heaven on earth. Anyway, one day we'll all find our true loves and all be happy, and I don't know, there's probably always someone who's just dissatisfied with all that, wants to do bad stuff, but hopefully we can make room for that as well, have a balance with good and evil, and make it all really nice, and not just have such a decimation of the world from pure evil all over the world, It's horrible. Anyway, the sun will come up, hopefully, eventually. This one looks like it's leaving all blood everywhere. Such a great animation. I'll see you later. Such a cool video screen. I love it. This is all just running off my little computer down there. I've run a cable along the floor to my projector up in the corner there. Got it up there. It's got a cool little nook where I can put my projector, and you can sit, and your head comes to here, and it goes across over your head. So nothing obstructs it really, unless you're sort of sitting right down in front. But yeah, it's great. I wouldn't mind a short throw one. You can just sit there and don't have all the cables. I might look into them. I kind of like the idea of having one behind. It sort of feels more like a cinema. The ultra short throws are like 4,500 or something. But yeah, I'm not sure what I want to get yet. I kind of didn't want a table down the front, but I could put this this cabinet over here. This cabinet, it's got my fish tank on it. I've said this already, but I like going over it. It makes me feel happy, even though I don't have the money yet. But I like talking about it because then I can think about what I want to do. But I want to get rid of all this black part, whereas it's a table with stuff on it, under it. It's got my telly on it behind there, but I want to put the telly up on the wall, have my screen, the big screen, coming right across like that, like really wide, and not sort of a bit wider, sort of out to there, but about the same height. I think it'll be about 120 inch. And then this here, I want to put a stand here, anything under there, and all these other things, and I'll stick under the stand, and have a big fish tank that goes up like that, like a big, about a metre tall, and a fishy picture at the top, So that would be like a wall there, like, and have all fish in it. I might even, and then have the curtains coming down there. That I can draw across. I've got my red material over there. You can just see it. Just there, my red material. I'm going to put that up. It's really lightweight. All this is really lightweight fabric, so it's not going to damage the roof. They're just a couple little screw holes. I can easily fill those in. Just plaster them back in and then fill it up. Use like a gluey plaster that bonds with it, and then give it a little coat of paint. But I will eventually want to attach the motorized screen. I mean, this is nicer. I like having the homemade job. It costs like $10. I thought, how am I ever going to afford like 10 grand for my screen? Or not 10 grand, but like 7 grand for my screen, my projector, my sound system, my furniture. Well, actually 10 grand probably with furniture. So I want to get couches that go all the way around the wall around to there, like, and fill the whole side up, and then maybe get some drapes across here, some more curtains that cover up that. Not essential, but would be good to have drapes that come across this way, so I can just leave the door open and then shut the rest. And then if it's light out, I can draw it across and get the light will totally shut out then. So you can see it there, the creases, but they'll come out eventually. But yeah, it's going to be grouse. So the curtain here, I'm going to have some. You can see the little marks at the sides. They're like little holes. And you see them. See there, little rings. I put the rings in it so I can run rope through it and hoist it up like a sail, so I can watch my telly. At the moment, I'm just flicking it over the back of it, which isn't ideal. It could get hot back there and catch fire or something, which it wouldn't, but it's all sealed mostly, but you just never know things. But yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll keep my big speakers at the bottom. I've got 2 of the big ones. I've got these little ones and the subwoofer down there. So I've got 2 sets of speakers. I've got the Corsair ones with the little ones. And I got my stereo big set of old acoustic ones. So yeah, I kind of want to get rid of that fan in there. Just have just the one without lights, because the lights annoy me a bit. There are a few other lights, but I think what I might do when I get the fan, get a new CPU fan, is get a new case that doesn't have all the lights. I don't want all the lights on it. Just have it all black. But yeah, I think it's going to be good. So I put the telly up on the wall so that I won't need all this under here. And then it'd be great just to have all that free space under there. But what I might do is move that cabinet under there with all my Xbox, all this. I've got amplifiers up there. I'll put all that under there in the cabinet. I might put the black cloth over the cabinet so it looks dark. So I mean, probably wouldn't matter actually. It's a white cabinet, but I'm gonna put a black cloth over it. Yeah, and put a stand there with a fish tank. And I might eventually. It's a shame I can't use these 2 front speakers, these 2 back ones, the subwoofer, and just get a little central one, and then hook all those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the subwoofer into like a 5.1 analog to digital, sort of just use all the speakers, and use it for 5.1 and just put these ones at the back, these little ones at the back. So then I wouldn't have to buy. I was wondering if I could do that somehow. The problem is these speakers plug into the subby. Yeah, be interesting to know how I can work that out. Just use what I've got here. Then I wouldn't have to buy any more. These are great speakers. I mean, I did have a good 5.1 set, but I lost the subwoofer somewhere, and I thought, oh, well, I'll chuck them out. So they're all creative ones, the Sound Blaster ones. Yeah, they had the 3 connectors that go in the back of your computer, and I probably need a new sound card though if I was going to. Oh, actually, I think you can use the 3 plugs. I'm just wondering how I. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just buy a new set, but it'd be cool to try and figure out how to use these ones. Just have these little ones at the back, and these big ones are quite good. They've got quite a good tone. They're pretty old. One's a bit blistered, but still sounds okay. Well, as long as they're not split or cracked, they tend to work all right. A little bit of blistering on the glue. I could probably sort of get like a heat gun or something and a bit of glue and push it back down and seal it where it's blistered, but I'm not going to touch it. It's only on one of the speakers too. The rest are all right. It's not terrifically loud or anything, but it's got a good tonal quality, and you don't need it loud in these sort of units. If you lived out in a property somewhere, I'd get really good speakers that sound incredible, that really boom, and you let it rip, but in here you can't have it up too loud. Some nights I'm like, oh shit, I better turn it down. So I'm halfway through a movie, I'll turn it down. But yeah, I've got my little oscilloscope over there in the corner, just under that speaker. That'll look cool in the middle with like running while the show's going. You can look at the oscilloscope, have it like metering the sound waves or something. I'm a geek. Little Triggy sleeping like a baby. I better go to bed, I suppose, like 3:30 in the morning. I just do 3:30. Oh shit. Oh, it's turned out a nice little unit, really, once the noises died down a bit. It got a bit noisy for a while, and I wasn't enjoying myself. I felt like I was surrounded in a bad neighbourhood, but it seems a bit better lately. I suppose if you get to know a few people, it helps. I haven't sort of got to know many people that much. Probably because I just don't have any money. I was on social media too much. It's not a good way to get to know people, through social media. I'm glad I got rid of Facebook. It just was too invasive, I don't mind just putting videos up, like YouTube or something. I don't like putting all my personal thoughts on blogging down and having no one responding, and it's just terrible. You see some of these people on these sites just putting all this nasty stuff down about themselves all day and night. No one answering. It's horrible. I don't know why they keep the program going with all that on there. They should help their customers, with counselling or something, if that's what's going to happen to them. Just my little unit. Kind of like my little unit. I got some more fish today. Just a couple. Just to eat all the snails. I've got so many snails in my tank. I've got a new little plant. That fish there wants me to go to bed. He keeps asking me to put the lights out. Every time they come and look at you, it's like they want something. So he wants me to go to bed, so 20 minutes, I better go to bed. Yeah, I got a new little plant there too. I planted it properly this time, so hopefully it will grow. These two at the side are planted properly. I put more stones and more dirt on there, and they're starting to grow better, but I'll show you in the morning. I'll do another video. And for now, that's it.